Good day everyone, so today we're gonna solve a problem in the chapter 2 of thermodynamics, which is pure substance. So let's begin. Determine the mass of a liquid water at initial state when a rigid vessel with a volume of 0.5 cubic meter initially contains saturated liquid vapor mixture of water at 150 degrees Celsius until it reached critical state. So as you can see here, I already put the given and the formula that we're gonna use in order for us to get the mass of the liquid water at initial state. But first, we're gonna solve the mass total and the quality X. But first, let's gonna identify first our critical volume, our specific volume at saturated vapor, and specific volume at saturated liquid. So first, let's find the value of our critical volume. So in your property table A4, you can see here at the very bottom, our saturated liquid and saturated vapor are identical. So as you can remember that critical volume, it is where the saturated vapor and saturated liquid are identical. Therefore, this is the critical volume that we are all looking for, and its value is 0.003106 cubic meter per kilogram. Right now, let's gonna look for the specific volume at saturated vapor and the specific volume at saturated liquid. In our problem, if you can remember, the temperature is at 150 degrees Celsius. And if you're gonna look closely, you can see here that this is where the 150 degrees Celsius in our property table. And here it is, you can see that it is the saturated liquid and this is our saturated vapor. And the value of our saturated vapor is 0.39248 cubic meter per kilogram, and our saturated liquid is 0.001091 cubic meter per kilogram. So we're gonna solve for the mass total. So mass total is equals to total volume over critical volume. So plugging in their value and cancelling their common units, the mass total is 160.97875 kilogram. And let's solve for the quality X. So I want you to remember that VFG is the difference of our saturated vapor and saturated liquid. So the formula to get the quality X is equals to critical volume minus specific volume at saturated liquid over VFG. So plugging in their value and cancelling their common units, we got X is equals to 0.00514833. And now we can able to solve for the initial mass, but I want you to remember that initial mass is also equal to the final mass. So now we're gonna plug in the value that we solved earlier, and we got 160.15 kilogram. So this is the initial mass that we are all looking for, and I hope that you learned something from me. Goodbye and thank you everyone.